I wanted to promote my artist as a young and fun pop artist, so I used images which portrayed this style as well as colours which could be related to the pop genre, such as the light pink. I also incorporated more sophisticated colours such as the burnt orange, black and white, which balanced out the overall colour scheme of my products, so they did not look immature or like they were aimed at a much younger audience, as a lot of pop artists are. I used the same image for my poster and my album cover, as well as on the inside of my digipack, as well as the same fonts and colour combinations to create continuity throughout my products and to create an overall promotional package for my artist. After completing the first draft of my digipack, I felt that the image used left too much white space and the colour scheme did not match my late teen to early 20s target market and reflected a much younger audience. I also felt that there was too much text and it looked very full, so I deleted some of the text on both sides so it was a lot more clearer and easier to read. After completing the first draft of my poster, I felt that, again, the colour scheme did not reflect the correct target market, and also the image did not create an overall promotional package as there was no continuity between my three products. Because of this, I changed the image on both the digipack and the poster so that they were the same and created much more of a promotional tool. I needed my music video and ancillary tasks to create an overall package which would create a brand for my artist and therefore encourage my target market to go out and buy her album as well as other merchandise. After completing the first draft of my music video, I spoke to my focus group and asked for their opinion on it. They said they did not feel it had enough of a story to it, and that although they had originally requested a performance-based video, it needed more narrative to involve the audience more and also to make the artist more of a focus, as she was not as important as she should be. Because of this, I shot some more shots of my artist on her own and then fed these into the video so that it became more of a focus. These created a narrative that, throughout her daily life, she just wanted to dance, which is what the lyrics of the song are about. Because of this, I shot her in places which she was visit in daily life and had her looking very bored, to contrast how happy she looked whilst performing and dancing. I used mainly still shots to contrast the movement which is happening in the shots while she's dancing, as this again contrasts her boring daily life with her fun performing dreams. I cut between the angles quite often in my music video to create a faster pace which matched the fast pace of the music. I edited the colours throughout the film because there were marks on the mirror which looked very unprofessional. By changing the effect and extracting some of the colour, the marks could no longer be seen, and the video also looked a lot more like my artist was daydreaming about performing. I had my artist and the other performers all dressed similarly in casual black dancewear because this is what my focus group wanted, and also because it matched what they were wearing in my ancillary tasks. Also, when I shot my artist alone, I used the same dresses in the image on my poster and digipack. This created synergy across my products. From my audience feedback of my final products, I have learnt that my target market do like my final product, which is good as in the real media industry this means I would have made a profit. This is also good as it means that I made the right decisions throughout the production process, and by following my audience feedback I have produced a product which appeals to and would be bought by my target audience. This would then encourage them to buy other merchandise related to my artist. My focus group thought that my music video matched the codes and conventions of music videos in the real media industry, and said that they enjoyed watching my music video and would watch it again. They said that it promoted my artist in the right way and that they saw a clear link between my three products. From my research and planning, as well as my analysis of real media artifacts, I found that I needed to have an image of the artist, their name and the name of the album on the front cover of the album. My focus group also wanted lyrics to the track in the video and information about the artist inside the digipack, as they liked this on the other digipacks I looked at. These codes and conventions were quite simple and easy to follow, but they did make the album look very full. For my poster, I found that I needed to have an image of the artist as well as their name and the name of the album. My focus group also said that they would like the release date of the album included. My focus group thought that my poster did match the codes and conventions of posters in the real media industry and said that the poster would encourage them to buy the album and other merchandise related to my artist. They said that they would relate the album and the poster together and that there was a very strong link. My focus group also thought that my album digipack matched the codes and conventions of album digipacks in the real media industry and said that this digipack would encourage them to buy the album. They liked the images and colour scheme used but did not like the text as much, as they said there was a lot of it. Without this feedback, my target audience would probably not have liked my music video and they would not have wanted to buy it. This information helped me whilst creating my coursework, as I knew what my target market were looking for. This would also have been an advantage in the real media industry, as I will know that my product would sell and that I would gain a profit. Similarly, I would know that my artist had been promoted in a positive way and that my audience would be encouraged to buy merchandise related to her. I used lots of different technologies whilst creating my coursework. For my ancillary tasks, I used Serif Page Plus x2, which I have used before. Page Plus is a program which allows you to create publications in which you can write text, design graphics, enhance images, import content and more, and then share your work in print, as PDFs or as emails. This helped me with both of my ancillary tasks as well as some of my research and planning when designing layouts. I also use Blogger, which allows private or multi-user blogs with time-stamped entries of text and images. It is funded by on-screen ads and works with Google using their email system. It allows you to create drafts and later post or delete them, and also to edit previous posts. You can also follow other bloggers to keep up to date with their blog entries. I also used this last year, and this helped me to keep all my work in one place online so I could get feedback on it. However, for my poster I needed to cut my artists from the background of the main image, for which I used Serif Photo Plus 11, which I had not used before. This program allowed me to erase the background so it was transparent, and I could then use my own image on the background for my poster. I also had to use new technology in the form of a Canon MV920 camera for this year's coursework. I also used iMovie on the Apple Mac to edit my music video, and this allowed me to upload the footage I had filmed so I could cut and edit it. I uploaded the audio track my music video was to as a backing track and fitted it to the timings from the clips. I also added simple effects such as fade to black and fade from white. Another new media I used for my product this year was YouTube, as I had to upload my music video to the site so I could post it on my blog. This is a site where anyone can upload and share videos over the internet via an online account. This was a simple and fast way of uploading my product to my blog. I also used GarageBand to create my evaluation. Another new form of media which I used was a Sony camera, which is a lot better quality than the Canon used for most of my footage. If I were to create my music video again, I would use a Sony camera for all of my footage, as it was much better quality and would have made my video look a lot more professional.